The global economy has taken a hit from the escalating Iran war, with the OECD warning that a stronger growth trajectory is now off track. Prior to the war in Iran, global growth was expected to outperform earlier estimates, but disruptions to energy flows have significantly altered the outlook.
Overall, we now expect global GDP to grow by 2.9% this year and 3% next year, after growth of 3.3% last year. This is below our expected pre-conflict growth path for the global economy by 0.3 percentage points in 2026 and 0.1 percentage points in 2027.
The primary channel of impact is energy. A near halt in shipments through Hormuz has driven a sharp rise in oil, gas and fertilizer prices. As a result, inflation across G20 economies is now expected to be 1.2 percentage points higher in 2026. While the OECD assumes that energy market disruptions will gradually ease from mid-2026, the near-term impact is clearly inflationary, adding pressure on both households and policymakers.
Before the onset of the conflict, inflation was on a downward path. Higher energy prices have reversed that trajectory. We have revised upwards our inflation projections for this year due to higher energy prices and pressures on supply chains. Average inflation in G20 countries is now projected to reach 4% this year and to moderate to 2.7% next year, assuming energy price pressures fade. Compared to our December economic outlook, inflation for this year therefore has been revised up by 1.2 percentage points for the G20 as a whole and by 0.3 percentage points or more for 14 G20 countries.
The OECD also highlights significant downside risks in a more adverse scenario where energy prices remain elevated for longer. Global growth could fall an additional 0.5 percentage points by the second year of the shock. At the same time, inflation could rise by another 0.9 percentage points. The report also highlights that uncertainty around the conflict and energy markets will be critical in shaping the global economic trajectory in the months ahead.